Good morning, everybody. So I finally have everything set up for your final presentation. I know Rayshawn has been looking forward to finding out about this. This is going to be your final DISPA, and it's going to be your final speech for this class. And so I'm going to go over some of the pertinent information that you're going to need to know to do well on this assignment. So let me go ahead and get to the instructions. Okay, so here is the outline or the guide, everything you're going to need to know to complete this assignment. And we're going to be breaking it up into chunks each week, and so that way you don't get overwhelmed with what we're doing. So each week you'll have instructions on what you need to do, and you'll see that in classroom. But overall, this is what we're all leading up to anyway. So this is going to be your CIA, your DISPA. You will choose 5 artifacts that you completed in this class to present for the final speech. So there's going to be a Google form that has all of those things listed out. And then you just have to choose from that list what 5 items you're going to present, and make sure they're items that you're pretty proud of, okay? So if you're not proud of something, then you probably shouldn't present on it. But you need to have at least 5, okay? Then this is going to be a reflective in nature kind of assignment. So you're going to reflect on how these artifacts will help you either later on in your life, or how they've helped develop you as a person about to go into adulthood. You can choose from different aspects of your life, such as health, wealth, which would be your career, happiness, or relationships. And so make sure when you're reflecting on these assignments, make sure that your reflection's school appropriate. So basically what the presentation is going to look like, you're going to choose a digital representation of the artifacts. So they could be Google Slide, you could use a Padlet wall, and then do a recording of yourself doing a narration of those artifacts. This needs to be 3 to 5 minutes long, and this is the presentation that I will be using the rubric on. So make sure that you are meeting this time limit, okay? And then there also needs to be a link to your presentation, because we're going to be later putting those presentations onto a discussion board and turn it in. And the audience are going to be your peers, and they're going to be watching at least 3 of the presentations and responding to those presentations. So the due dates are all in red. Everything that's super duper important about this is in red. So your presentation needs to be turned into Google Classroom by May 11th before 11:59 p.m. Also, the link is going to be due in the Turn It In discussion board at that same time, okay? So that is the due date for those items. Your audience requirements, since this is a speech class, you must have some responsibility as an audience. We are going to be pasting the links of the presentations to a discussion board and Turn It In. And then you are required to watch at the minimum 3 presentations and respond to them. Your responses should include an affirmation, something they did well, any questions that you might have about their speech, and something they could do better. So this is going to be like constructive criticism. Make sure when you're developing your criticism, you're doing it in such a way that it's not going to offend anybody. Your 3 responses are due May 15th before 3:30 p.m. Okay, that is the end of the week. That's Friday, because you guys are graduating. That's Saturday or Sunday. One of those days, you are graduating. You're moving on with your lives. That's super exciting. So we want to have everything done prior to that time, okay? Total breakdown of points. Your video presentation is 200 points. Your linked video to the discussion board is worth 80 points. And then your 3 responses are 120 points. This all adds up to 400 points. This is your final. So if you have any questions about this, go ahead and send me an email, give me a call, and I can answer any questions that you might have. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day.